Hello and welcome to Graphic Online News in Brief. In the headlines, government bans production of changfang with immediate effect. Education Ministry moves to reduce licensure exams failure rate. Ex-President Mahama urges government to complete Eastern Corridor Road. New Patriotic Party accuses NDC of peddling falsehoods. Anglican Bishop demands circumspection in media reportage. And one person killed and another injured in a mining site shooting incident. News in Brief is brought to you by...
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
And now the news in brief. The government has banned the production of changfang machines with immediate effect. The directive is part of measures government is taking to clamp down on illegal mining activities, popularly known as galamsey in the country.
Deputy Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Job Mreku Duka, gave that directive on Friday and stressed that any person or group who flouts the directive will be arrested and severely dealt with. He gave the directive while inaugurating a 40-member Ghana National Association of Small-Scale Miners Task Force in Kumasi. Changfang machines are floating contraptions used by galamsey operators to wash the ore during mining and contribute to the high pollution on water bodies in a desperate search for gold. While some of the machines are imported, others are produced locally.
Let me emphasize that fighting the illegalities in the sector is not a single event. It's a process that we're going to be continuing all this while. Coming or ensuing years, we'll continue fighting this canker. In South Africa, they call it Zabazaba. In Ghana, we call it galamsey. More especially, the minister has indicated that he's declared 2 red zones, the forest reserves and that of our river bodies. These are the areas that we're asking people to move away from. Just yesterday, the military embarked on a vigorous exercise on that program. Most of the excavators they found have been bent and have been bent accordingly. Changfang machines have also been bent, and we are using this medium to ask those who manufacture or mobilize changfang locally to stop doing that with immediate effect. Otherwise, the security is moving from the river bodies to the respective centers that you operate. And if you are apprehended, you will be dealt with according to the law of this country. This time around, we're not fighting the battle alone. The government is not doing it alone. We're integrating the small-scale mining sector. We want to collaboratively work together to sanitize the sector. The sector contributes so much to the pity of this country, and we cannot just sit aloof and look at it get destroyed.
Education Minister Dr. Yaosef Duchum says his outfit is adopting strategies to reduce the failure rate in licensure exams for teachers. Majority of teachers who sat for the exams in March 2021 failed at least 2 courses. A similar outcome was recorded in previous editions of the exams.
Minister of Education Dr. Yaosef Duchum gave the assurance that the ministry would engage stakeholders to address the situation. He indicated that he has instructed the National Teaching Council to have a web portal where the prospective teachers will have access to practice before sitting for the main examinations. The teacher licensure examination was introduced in 2018 to give teachers the requisite certification to practice in Ghana.
The last one that they did, a report came to me that students didn't do well. They brought me sample responses. And Mr. President, it's important that we hold ourselves accountable to a certain standard. That if you want to teach, we need to help you to really have the requisite skills to teach. I don't want to even talk about the pass mark which was set. It was brought so low, yet some people did not bring the cut. I had discussions with the NTC, National Teaching Council, and another exams is coming up. I also instructed that they need to have a web portal with thousands of questions for people to have the opportunity to practice, because you don't want people to walk into an exam to do it and they don't have the benefit of sample questions.
Former President John Dramani Mahama is asking government to continue with the Eastern Corridor Road project. He says the completion of the road, especially Kpando in the northeastern region, all the way through Yendi, Bimbila in the northern region to Damango, will create easy routes to the southern parts of Ghana for farmers and traders.
Mr. Mahama made a call when he called on the overlord of Dagbon, Yana Bukari II, at the Gbewa Palace in Yendi. The courtesy call on Thursday, August 19, 2021 was part of the former president's thank you tour of the northern region. He was accompanied by the running mate in the 2020 elections, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, and some other party bigwigs. According to him, the Eastern Corridor project is one of his government's signature projects, reiterating that it is very crucial for the government to finish it.
The communications director of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Yabuabia Samoa, is accusing opposition National Democratic Congress of resorting to falsehood on the feasibility of government's Agenda 111 initiative. He says the NDC is doing this because the project threatens the party's political fortunes.
According to Yabuabia Samoa, the NDC is frightened by the outcome of the Agenda 111 on the Ghanaian public when it comes to elections. The Akufo-Addo-led NPP government recently launched its Agenda 111 initiative aimed at constructing 101 health facilities, including district hospitals, regional hospitals, mental health hospitals, and the redevelopment of the Accra Psychiatric Hospital. Addressing a press conference at the party's headquarters in Accra on Friday afternoon, August 20, 2021, Mr. Boabian Samoa said some members of the NDC, including former President John Dramani Mahama, have all resorted to making comments that the government will not be able to achieve the Agenda 111.
The NDC sees Agenda 111 to defeat their hate model of regime change abilities. They are afraid to break the hate. Agenda 111 complements the education sector that they are filled with station is doing for them. So the choice is yours. Will you listen to the cannot do your mama and spoil everything that life has given you?
MPP has done a lot for you in the health sector. Nanado gave you 307 ambulances fitted with state-of-the-art life support systems. Your mama said he bought you 200 ambulances. Only 30 empty, useless cars came to Ghana. Nana gave you the drone which delivers medical supply to remote places. Your mama and his people said that do not take the drone service because it will take pictures of your naked wives bathing. The drones have been working for over 2 years now. I have not seen one naked wife. Have you?
The Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of Kpando, Right Reverend Atabapu, is calling on the media to be circumspect in their reportage to protect the peace and stability of the country. He says that the media has a duty to be fair, honest and objective in the coverage of issues to ensure national cohesion.
Right Reverend Atabapu was speaking at the opening of the third session of the 4th Diocesan Synod of the Cape Coast Diocese at the St. Peter's and Paul Anglican Church at Salpon in the Central Region on Thursday, August 19, 2021. He says, although media proliferation may be a good reflection of the country's maturity in democratic culture, it must not be taken for granted.
If there should be peace and stability in our country, the media has an indispensable, vital role to play. The media practitioners, both state and private, should therefore aim at being fair, honest, objective, circumspect in their coverage and reportage. They should seek to know the truth and report nothing but the truth. Media proliferation in Ghana may be a good sign of Ghana's maturity in the democratic culture. However, we wish to remind both state and independent media of their unique and sacred role in society, namely to educate, inform, and entertain the citizenry.
The Ashanti Regional Police Command has started an investigation into the death of a 34-year-old minor at a concession at Edubiahon in the Amansia South District of the region. Elijah Tibinke, 34, is said to have been shot to death on Thursday night around 8:30 p.m. when a group of illegal miners stormed the site in search of gold.
According to the Ashanti Regional Police Command, a security man on duty fired shots into the air but mistakenly hit Tim Bike and killed him instantly. In a reprisal attack, the youth went back, regrouped, and later invaded the site and in the process injured a Chinese staff of the company.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you again with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at GraphicGH. I am Ama Amankwa Befi.
Subscribe now.